Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So before we really get going, I wanted to take you all along with me today to see if they have started putting out garden supplies at the Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to turn the camera off just in a second so I can focus on driving because it is raining today. But I really didn't have to go out, but I need to go out. So I just figured check real quick. We're gonna go to our local Dollar Tree today. Now, y'all comment below. I have favorite stores that I like more than others. And one of them is, this is not my favorite. I'll just be honest with you. But I just want to check to see what they have. But my favorite is about 45 minutes away, and I just want to be honest with y'all. I don't feel like gassing up to go 45 minutes away because I do need to gas up. I just don't feel like gassing up and going. So I just want to check here just to see if they have started putting them out. Because if you're, if we haven't shared this before, we are in zone 8B. And so around January, February, right after the Christmas is over, that is when they start putting out a lot of garden items. So I just wanted to check really quick while I'm out. This will be a short trip, and when I go to my favorite, I'll definitely make sure that I take you all along as well. If I see some things, I may pick it up. I just might. I'll probably pick up some things, but whatever I pick up, I know that I can use it. So let me just stop talking, get focused, and get to the store, and then we'll take you in. Somebody want to tell me why is the Dollar Tree so crowded today? I would think that people are still inside, but I guess if I'm outside, then other people are thinking about being outside too. Definitely have to be safe, so let me mask up. I'll probably, if they have something, I'll make sure I just take some video because we're gonna have to do a voiceover, y'all, because I don't know about you. The mask, I have to get in and get out. I don't know. I just feel like I can't breathe in these masks. Not for too long. Nothing that's going to make me pass out. But I am simply just going in, seeing if they have gardening items, letting you see what they have, possibly buying some. And then once I get back home, we'll go over everything. So come on, let's go ahead and go in. So they are definitely prepping for Valentine's Day at this particular Dollar Tree, but they are starting to put out some of their gardening items. As you can see, they've started to put out pots. We have some shepherd hooks if you like to hang the flags. They have the little flag pole for that. Some the hummingbird feeders and just different pots, and the plastic plant holders. If you like different garden decor, they have that. They have the different plant labels. So they are definitely gearing up for the garden season, which is what I was hoping. So I always like to show you some of the new things that they add each year. I have never saw the little sprinklers here. I've never seen the sprinklers, and then they actually have some shears. I did not see these last year, but they've added in some shears and some scissors. We have the different seeds. These are seeds that you just kind of put out, just kind of throw them out into your garden and let them grow. And they also have some seed starting potting soil as well. But this is something new for me, and I'm definitely going to try this. They have added microgreens to their inventory, and then they still have some seed starter pots so that you can go ahead and get started with seeds. Just some garden gloves that they have put out, we can definitely all use some garden gloves. I know I can. And right down here, y'all, these are my favorite. I have to get these every single year. I always get the garden pots in both sizes. You definitely can't beat it, especially when you're starting seeds indoors. And this is something new that I didn't see last year. This is the planter trolley. And they have some little wheels on the bottom that instead of you picking up the full plant with the pot, you can actually push them around. So that's something new that I have seen in my local garden center. And we always get these pots here. And I always love to get these clear plastic holders. And we're also going to pick up some more plant clips. These definitely came in handy last year when we were clipping the different tomato plants to our cattle panel. So I bet you if I come back again next week, they will have more gardening items out. But y'all, this is where I get my calendars from to document everything I plant and the gardening journey along the year. So don't forget to pick one up for yourself. So let me tell you, we have 2 Dollar Trees in our local area. And so this is the one that I normally don't visit, but I was looking for the seeds, and I did find these greenhouse, the seed starting greenhouse. These are not the cell trays. They're just a flat with the dome that goes to it. And so I think that I may try a couple of these just to see. I have started seeds in containers like this, but this is what I was looking for. And if you did not see our live, I will go back and make sure you look in the description and link that video, because this was one of the ways that I suggested when you're on a budget, come to the Dollar Tree. For $1, you cannot beat it. They sell seeds, non-GMO. They sell heirloom seeds. So this Dollar Tree has their display up. Actually, this Dollar Tree has started putting Easter stuff out. But I just wanted to show you they have a few different pots, a few different colors at this particular one. Again, I normally don't shop at this one. It's a little bit smaller, but they have also started to put out some of their gardening items as well. The Dollar Tree is a great place if you're on a budget but want to start growing, looking to get started. I highly suggest coming here. Now, when I went around the corner, if you notice, that display earlier was of vegetables and herbs. This one is flowers, and then they have a few little garden decor items, but I think we'll pick up some flowers as well. I like to get them now when they just put them out where people have not picked over them. So let's go over what we got at the first Dollar Tree that we visited. Remember, my intention was only to go to one, but since I didn't see the seed display, we do have another one in our area that I don't really visit that often, but to my amazement, they had already put up their seed display. But from the first Dollar Tree that we visited, we just got some packs of microgreens. Now, this is the first time for me seeing microgreens in the Dollar Tree. Now, we grow microgreens here throughout the year. I love growing them. They're really quick to grow, and I also love just adding them to the salad. So we got a hot mix, and then we also got a mild mix, and we just got a couple of packages of those to try. You notice the hot mix you can harvest in as little as 10 days, and the mild mix you can harvest in about 5. And they just kind of put what's in each of the mixes. And so I thought that was really cool. So we will be trying those. Next, I did get some more plant clips. This was something new that I saw last year, and I picked up some. We had previously ordered some online, but I thought, you know, you get 20 pieces for $1, so I could not beat that. Now, what I will say is we use these on the cattle panel for all of our trailing plants, especially tomatoes that continue to grow on the vine. We will use these clips and just kind of clip them on so that they will stay and not fall over. We used them last season. I will tell you that a lot of them, when it was time to take everything down, a lot of them broke just from like sun exposure. and different things like that. I mean, we were able to save a few, but some did break. So we did pick up a couple more packages of the plant clips because they're very useful, especially when it comes to staking. Now, y'all know I did not need any more pots, but during certain holidays, if you have been following us along, I do like to give out plants as gifts. So I thought for $1, you can always do like a little small herb garden in here. Maybe put you 2 types of herbs in and just let it grow, especially if you have like a patio. Put you some oregano in here, let it trail. That would be awesome. So we got a few of these. They also had some more pots, so we got a couple of green ones. We just recently ordered some emerald basil that is supposed to grow kind of like a tower. Not sure how big it grows. I'll have to look on there again and see, but I thought that after we started from seed, when we potted up, we could put it in these. I thought that the dark green of the basil and the lime green would be striking, and we'll probably end up giving those away. Y'all know that basil is like one of my favorite herbs to grow. Very easy for us to grow here in coastal Georgia. And we also picked up a couple of the red container as well. So we got green and we got red. So we'll figure out what we're going to put in here. And then we have like the terracotta type square pots right here that we'll probably put, I'm thinking some type of flowers in here. So we picked up about 3 of these as well. Now, y'all know what I always say. Remember, with all of these, you're going to have to put drainage holes in here. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I feel like when it is time to put the drainage holes in here, I'm going to have to be really careful with my drill. As a matter of fact, I think this says maybe I may try a screwdriver with this because the plastic on here is a little bit thin, and I don't want to get too heavy-handed and like break the pot when I try to put the holes in there. So I just wanted to just kind of point that out, that the plastic is a little bit thinner than the normal pots that you may buy at your local garden center. So you just have to be careful when you're making drainage holes. But remember, for each and every one of them that does not have a drainage hole, you're going to have to put them in here. So you see right here, this one, it looks like it has a drill hole. So we'll try. I'll just try and see what happens. And but these are great to grow in because I will make sure that I link my live. We talked about different ways that you can start gardening if you're on a budget, and I definitely recommend this way. I'm going to put the link in the description because I gave you some free ways as well as some low-cost ways in order to get growing. Okay, so let's go over some of the things that we bought at the other Dollar Tree. They actually had the seed display up. This was one of my suggestions if you're on a budget. I just love the fact that they are for $4. And we've had people to email us about the Dollar Tree seeds. It says on each and every package that they're non-GMO. The only thing I can tell you is you don't get as many seeds as you would like if you buy it from your local garden center or if you order it online. Some of these are like 100 milligrams or 300 milligrams or 250. So the different weights are different. You don't get a lot, but I mean, for $1, you want to get growing. I think this is an excellent way to start. So just really quick, let's go over some of the seeds that we got. No, I did not need any of them, but I want to tell you why I got them and what I'm about to do. So that's why if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and make sure that you turn your notifications on. But just really quick, we just got some buncheon onions here, white Lisbon buncheon onions. We have some heirloom dwarf blue curled kale. We have some lettuce. Y'all know how I am with lettuce. Y'all know how I am with lettuce. We have some oregano to grow parsley. So we just got some herbs. We got some thyme. And then we got a few flowers here. Some forget-me-nots. This is what I call the straw flowers here. Helichrysum. I don't want to mess this up. I call it the straw flower. We got a couple of varieties of bachelor buttons right here. We got some African daisies and we have some cosmos. Okay, so I like that they tell you when to get started. If you have not watched our live, or if you're not sure when you are supposed to start your seeds for your particular growing zone zip code, I am going to put the link in the description. Make sure you click up and sign up for the Seed Starting Masterclass. We have discounted this class very heavily. We continue to add new modules in there just to get you started because we want everyone to grow. So I'll make sure I leave the link. Go ahead and sign up. We have already gotten great reviews about how helpful this information was. I felt that I needed to put it on a learning platform just so you can continue to go back to it whenever you needed to reference something, whenever you needed to see everything that we do to start our seeds indoors. That is a great point of reference. And we're also including a free downloadable 2021 calendar for you so that you can document everything and document your garden journey. Now, right here, I just picked up the Seed Starting Greenhouse. This is what's considered a greenhouse, not sell trays. And what I wanted to do is I have started seeds in containers like this. A lot of times when you just want to sprinkle seeds on top, this is a good way to do it. But what I do is once they start germinating and get big enough, then I'll go back into the seeds. Then I'll go back into this container and I will get the plants out one by one and just separate them just so that they can grow in their own containers. So if you just have some seeds and you just want to sprinkle them and let them germinate, let them get big enough where that you can tell the true leaves and get some good root growth on it, then you can separate them and put them in your pot. So y'all know I'm always experimenting with different things, and so I just felt that it was time to experiment. I will tell you first off, I prefer sell trays, but since I saw these at the dollar store, I said, why not sprinkle some seeds and just do different experimenting? That is why I love gardening, is because you have the opportunity to experiment and document. So that's what it's all about. So I think that was a very fun Dollar Tree shopping haul just to get the gardening season off right. What I will do is, like I said, once I go to the one that I really like, I'll definitely take you along with me. That way we can see if there are some different things. They may have the same thing. I will go within the next week and just see what they have. But I think this is a great way to go ahead, get growing, start gardening. If you know someone who's thinking about gardening, go ahead, pick them up something like this, give them some seeds and let them experiment and get started, or do it for them, give it to them, give them some instructions and let them go ahead and get growing. But thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. If you are not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye-bye.